This hour of radio broadcasting is being sponsored by the Cape Cod Computer Doctor, 96 Airport Road, Hyannis, next to the Kmart Plaza. The Cape Cod Computer Doctor specializes in top-notch quality, complete computer repair services at an affordable price. Contact Danya by email at danya@capecodcomputerdoctor.com or call Danya at 781-831-2097.
Views and opinions expressed on this program are not necessarily those of 90.7 WKKL or its licensee, Cape Cod Community College. WKKL recognizes its obligation to air opposing views.
It hasn't happened at Fenway Park for 95 years. The Red Sox are world champions.
Coming to you live from the McKay Broadcast Center, WKKL West Barnstable, this is Extra Innings.
Yeah, I would wake up next to you if I could, and I would stare straight past them all to you. I could never say it like I sang it, drunk talent 'cause we're faded, but I'll be the first to say you could be my mistake. I know I want it, but I can't stay. I can't stop thinking it. I can't stop thinking it. You could be my mistake. I know I want it, but I can't stay. I can't stop thinking it. I can't stop thinking it. And when the sun comes up again, and we're gone, I'll remember every beautiful thing that went wrong. You can never say it like I'm screaming, from telling 'cause we're fading. But I'll be the first to say you could be my mistake. I know I want it, but I can't stay. I can't stop thinking it. I can't stop thinking it. You could be my mistake. I know I want it, but I can't stay. I can't stop thinking it. I can't stop thinking you could be my mistake. I know I want it, but I can't stay. I can't stop thinking it. I can't stop thinking it. You could be my mistake. I know I want it, but I can't stay. I can't stop thinking it. I can't stop thinking it. You could be my mistake.
Welcome, everyone. This is Extra Innings on 90.7 WKKL. My name is David, and I am the host that will be leading you through this next hour of your journey through FM radio. Coming up this hour, I'm going to be giving my opinion on your opinion and why it doesn't matter. Why does my opinion matter, you ask? I'll let you in on a little secret that you will never hear another on-air personality say. My opinion doesn't matter. I don't become inherently more important because I'm on the radio. I was simply given a larger stage than most to express my opinion. But I'm hoping that through a little self-examination on my own part, I'm going to help you guys realize how little your opinions on the internet matter to the people that you're speaking about. Confused? Well, stick around and let me explain. But first, back to the music on 90.7 WKKL. The next song I'm going to play for you is Coffee Shop Soundtrack by All Time Low, followed by a classic gem, 1985 by Bowling for Soup. Stick around and I'll be back and we'll be talking about your opinions on celebrities on the internet. This is 90.7 WKKL, the Cape's commercial-free alternative.
Sunrise on the east side, will you be there to carry home the remains of my wasted youth? This wasted time on you has left me shaking away for something more. Tonight is alive with the promise of a street fight, and there's money on the table. Says your cheap shots won't be able to break bones. I've yet to break a sweat. I'll make your past regret its future. Here's to when it all comes down to a sunrise on the east side. Will you be there to carry home the remains of my wasted youth? This wasted time on you has left me shaking away for something more. Make all of my decisions for me. I've never taken a fall for the sea. We'll keep a secret if you keep me guessing. The taste of your lips says we shouldn't have met love. Make all of my decisions for me. I've never taken a fall for the sea. We'll keep a secret if you keep me guessing. The taste of your lips says we shouldn't have met love.
Keep a secret if you can keep me guessing. The flavor of your lips is enough to keep me pressing for more than just a moment of truth between the lies, told to pull ourselves away from the lives we leave back. I can keep a secret if you can keep me guessing.
The flavor of your lips is enough to keep me here. Keep me here. And when it all comes down to a sunrise on the east side, will you be there to carry me home? The remains of my wasted youth. This wasted time on you has left me shaking away for something more.
WKKL.
Debbie just hit the wall. She never had it all. One Prozac a day. Husband's a CPA. Her dreams went out the door when she turned 24. Only been with one man. What happened to her plan? She was gonna be an actress. She was gonna be a star. She was gonna shake her ass on the hood of Whitesnake's car. Her yellow SUV is now the enemy. Looks at her average life and nothing has been alright since we Springsteen, Madonna, way before Nirvana. There was YouTube and Blondie and music still on MTV. Her two kids in high school, they tell her that she's uncool, cause she's still preoccupied with 1985. to Wham! Not a big Limp Bizkit fan. Thought she'd get a hand on a member of Duran Duran. Where's the mini skirt made of snake skin? And who's the other guy that's singing in Van Halen? When did reality become TV? Whatever happened to sitcoms, game shows on the radio? Springsteen, Madonna, way before Nirvana. There was U2 and Blondie, and music still on MTV. Her two kids in high school, they tell her that she's uncool, 'cause she's still preoccupied with 1985. She hates time, make it stop. When did Motley Crue become classic rock? And when did Ozzy become an actor? Please make this stop, 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 and bring back Springsteen, Madonna, way before Nirvana. There was U2 and Blondie, and music still on MTV. Her two kids in high school, they tell her that she's uncool, 'cause she's still preoccupied. 1984, Springsteen, Madonna, way before Nirvana. There was U2 and Blondie, and music still on MTV. Her two kids in high school, they tell her that she's uncool, 'cause she's still preoccupied with 1985.
Well, here we are again, and I got to tell you, Jim, this match has me really concerned.
That's right, Ron. In one corner, we have a powerful heavyweight, a train, weighing in at a whopping 6,000 tons. And in the other, this hasty lightweight challenger, a car, at just 1.5 tons.
This does not bode well for the car or the people in it.
Ron, this is one of those rare moments where I actually find myself at a loss for words.
This driver can't think he can beat a train.
I can hardly bear to watch.
It's no contest. Every day, people are injured or killed trying to beat a train at rail crossings. Trying to beat a train is more dangerous than you think. See Tracks, Think Train. For more safety tips and information, visit ctracksthinktrain.org.
I feel them crash against my skin, and I smile as I respire, because I know they'll never win. There's a haze above my TV that changes everything I see, and maybe if I continue watching, I'll lose the traits that worry me. Can we fast forward to go down on me? You come along because I love your face, and I'll admire your expensive taste. And who cares if an intervention? I wanna be praised from a new perspective, but leaving now would be a good idea, so catch me up on getting out of here. Can we fast forward to go down on me? Till you go down on me. Stop there and let me correct it. I wanna live a life from a new perspective. You come along because I love your face, and I'll admire your expensive taste. And who cares if an intervention? I wanna be praised from a new perspective, but leaving now would be a good idea, so catch me up on getting out of here.
from a new perspective. You come along because I love your face, and I'll admire your expensive taste. And who cares, divine intervention, I wanna be praised from a new perspective. But maybe now would be a good idea, so catch me up, I'm getting out of here. It's not fair, just let me perfect it. Don't wanna live a life that is comprehensive, cause seeing clear would be a bad idea. Now catch me up, I'm getting out of here. So catch me up, I'm getting out of here.
You're listening to the future of radio broadcasting.
I don't know what to do. There's nothing any of us can do. We're all screwed.
90.7 WKKL.
What's the deal with airplane peanuts?
And you are about to read a book that my foot wrote. It's called On the Road to In Your Ass.
Kate's commercial-free alternative.
We clawed, we chained our hearts in vain. We jumped, never asking why. We kissed, I fell under your spell of love. No one can deny. Don't you ever say I just walked away. I will always want you. I can't live a lie running for my life. I will always want you. I came in like a wrecking ball. I never hit so hard in love. All I wanted was to break your walls. All you ever did was wreck me. Yeah, you wreck me. I put you high up in the sky. Now you're not coming down. It slowly turned, you let me burn, and now we're ashes on the ground. Don't you ever say I just walked away. I will always want you. I can't live a lie running for my life. I will always want you. I came in like a wrecking ball. I never hit so hard in love. All I wanted was to break your walls. All you ever did was wreck me. I came in like a wrecking ball. Yeah, I just closed my eyes and swung. Left me crashing in a blazing fall. All you ever did was wreck me. Yeah, you wreck me. I never meant to start a war. I just wanted you to let me in. And instead of using force, I guess I should have let you in. I never meant to start a war. I just wanted you to let me in. I guess I should have let you in. Don't you ever say I just walked away. I will always want you. I came in like a wrecking ball. I never hit so hard in love. All I wanted was to break your walls. All you ever did was wreck me. I came in like a wrecking ball. Yeah, I just closed my eyes and swung. Left me crashing in a blazing fall. All you ever did was wreck me. Yeah, you wreck me. Yeah, you wreck me.
And we are back. This is Extra Innings on 90.7 WKKL. That song you just heard was Our Last Night, a band from Hollis, New Hampshire, and that was their cover of Wrecking Ball by Miley Cyrus. If you thought it sounded familiar, it probably does. Anyway, I had to talk to you about, well, what I told you I was going to talk about last talk break. One of my favorite bands of all time is a band from Atlanta, Georgia called Attila. Now, I've never played them on this program due to the fact that not only do they break FCC guidelines, they trample them and smash them to bits with a baseball bat like that printer scene in Office Space. Good movie. Anyway, a while ago I saw a person on my Facebook newsfeed and they posted a status that read something like, yo, if you like Attila, we can't be friends. Now, I'll admit, I myself have had similar thoughts. I very strongly considered cutting people out of my life that consider the story so far a good band. But as much as music is an incredible tool to bring people together, promotes unity and raises awareness for causes and protest, and it's a powerful form of media, at some point, we as a society need to draw a line and say it's just music. What's the use in hating a person for a music they listen to? But that's not even the worst form of internet music ranting I've ever seen. What I find to be significantly worse is the people that always have to make it known to artists that they don't like them. Twitter, in my opinion, has made celebrities and public figures way too accessible. About a year or two ago, there was a different person I knew who tweeted Chris Franzak, vocalist of Attila, that they should stop making music. Now, Franz favorited that and retweeted it, but my question is this. What did that person possibly think they were going to accomplish by tweeting Franz? Did she think they were going to hold a band meeting and decide to stop touring and recording because she doesn't like them? Or did she think that if enough people tweeted that the band would realize some people don't like them and call it quits? That's not how it works. Especially for a band that isn't a household name. They're going to keep touring and recording and earning money as long as they can. And that's the thing. They're not on Top 40 radio. Attila isn't playing in the mall every time you walk in. Literally nobody is shoving Attila down your throat. If you don't like the music, you have every right to avoid it. Don't buy the albums, skip them if they come on your Pandora or Slacker, don't go to the tour they're playing. I would maybe understand the frustration with a band like Nickelback, having to hear them every time you go to buy groceries or turn on the radio can be pretty frustrating, but even then, we live in a world of iPods and headphones and dozens of radio stations, plus internet streaming and the ability to download any song in the world and make a mix CD to play in your car. Seriously, cars have stereos with MP3 capabilities. There is literally not one situation I can think of off the top of my head which you're forced to listen to a band in your day-to-day life. Unless you're only listening to me because your car is stuck on one station, in which case we know you have many choices in FM radio, and we would like to thank you for choosing 90.7 WKKL. Seriously though, what can you possibly dream of accomplishing by tweeting a band to stop making music? They don't care about your opinion. Bands really don't care about haters, and that goes for most celebrities. Maybe the best course of action would be, if you have a negative opinion about someone famous, don't tweet them about it. Stop and think, is there literally any chance they will care about my criticism in any way? Because I can tell you they won't. Like your mom always said, if you don't have anything nice to say, get off Twitter and just get a life. But maybe I'm paraphrasing. I'm going to play a song by a band that does get a lot of hate, but they happen to be my personal favorite band, and this is my show, so I can play them. This song is Coffin by Black Veil Brides. You are listening to Extra Innings on 90.7 WKKL, the Cape's commercial-free alternative.
90.7. What? 90.7. What? 90.7. What? I'm walking off.
Don't wanna be an American idiot. Don't want a nation under the new media.
Woo! Imagine that.
Situations are irrelevant now. She loves the way that I tease. I love the way that she breathes. I touched her, she touched mine. It was the craziest thing. I love the girls who hate to love because they're just like me. A certain girl, she took my hand and ran it up her thigh. She licked her lips and pulled my hair. I fall in love for a night. She can't behave, and I'm just a slave. Don't worry, I'll be gone when the morning comes, darling. What is going on? Honestly, that never happened. Lying is your favorite passion. Leave me, go where you belong. Higher heels and lipstick napkins. Dying is your latest fashion. The frustration, it's a regular thing. I hate the ones who love to hate because they're just like me. A certain girl, she took her hand and put it in my lap. It's way too fast. She said, once you have me, you always come back. She can't behave, and I'm just a slave. Don't worry, I'll be gone when the morning comes, darling. What is going on? Honestly, that never happened. Lying is your favorite passion. Leave me, go where you belong. Higher heels and lipstick napkins. Dying is your latest fashion. I know you love to resist, and all it takes is a kiss, and you just love to hate me. You know you love all the lies, so don't act surprised that I just love to hate you. I kissed your lips, you pulled my hair, it was the craziest thing. I love the girls who love to hate. Darling, what is going on? Honestly, that never happened. Lying is your favorite passion. Leave me, go where you belong. Higher heels and lipstick napkins. Dying is your latest fashion. Darling, what is going on? Honestly, that never happened. Lying is your favorite passion. Leave me, go where you belong. Higher heels and lipstick napkins. Dying is your favorite passion.
You're listening to the radio station that always remembers your name.
Say my name.
Oh! Oh! Dolores!
90.7 WKKL.
Forever, how could you do this to us? You are a
We are back. This is Extra Innings on 90.7 WKKL. My name is David, and I am here every Wednesday to satisfy your need for good music. Anyway, that last song you heard was Abigail by Motionless in White, and the song you heard before that was Situations by Escape the Fate. Coming up, I'm going to get some couple good songs for you. We're getting into the heavier part of the show, which I like. But before that, I'm going to play 18 in Life. It's a cover song, Asking Alexandria covering Skid Row, my favorite 80s band of all time. And then we're going to play some Motley Crue to celebrate the fact that I am seeing them in next month. Oh yes I am, and it will be glorious. Anyway, we're going to play some Asking Alexandria, then we'll play Girls, Girls, Girls by Motley Crue, and I will be back in a little bit to discuss the day's activities and sports, as I always do on this sports-related program, although it's not really anymore. But, whatever. All right. Well, the next song I'm going to play for you is Asking Alexandria with 18 in Life. This is Extra Innings on 90.7 WKKL. My name is David, and I hope you have a fantastic time, and I hope you enjoy these songs. All right.
I'm in love with this girl. That's rich.
I get it. Sucks to be you.
WKKL.
already, but wow. Okay. All right, everybody. That was Girls, Girls, Girls by Motley Crue. I'm running a little bit late on time because of my good buddy DJ Fenneth. No, it's not his fault. It's not his fault. There was a debacle of the bit of the show and a bit of a debacle at the beginning of the show, and I'm running a little late. So I got like 4 more songs left for you guys, but I wanted to mention something really quick first. The NFL is a billion-dollar industry, and it is always in the news. It is always being covered. It is a hot topic, and no matter whether it's the season, the draft, whether it's right now like OTAs, it's always being talked about. And of course, to have a sport constantly covered on sports stations such as ESPN, CBS, NBC, they have to have a lot of anchors. And one of my favorite anchors, a man that I truly respect, even though as a Patriots fan I don't like him, was Tony Dungy. And I say was because I'm sort of losing some respect for him. He's an analyst, and he made some comments that really kind of rubbed me the wrong way. He said if he was a coach, if he was still coaching a team in the league, he wouldn't draft Michael Sam because he would be a distraction, due to the fact that he's the first openly gay player to declare for the NFL draft. Now, Tony Dungy was a head coach who was a little bit different. Tony Dungy was an African-American head coach at a time when that wasn't really a thing. And I feel that it's a little hypocritical of Tony Dungy. However, he's very intelligent and he's very smart and he knows the game, but I feel like it's a bit hypocritical that, a man that if a team were to come to him and say, we're not going to hire you because you're a black head coach, and this happened, people are going to come to him and say, oh, we're not going to hire you because you're an African-American head coach. I feel like it's very hypocritical of him to tell a player that I wouldn't sign you because you're an openly gay player. We are at a crossroads in society where the values we have in society are transforming, and they are being, some people would say, forced into sports, but it's a necessary discussion to have. Chris Kluwe is suing the Vikings because he claims that he was released due to his stance on pro-gay marriage, and the Vikings did an independent investigation, and their own investigators found that special teams coach Mike Prefer was, guilty, if you will, of saying, and I quote, you should put, quote, the gays on an island and nuke them. These are Mike Prefer's words, special teams coach of the Minnesota Vikings. And this created an uproar in society, but not within the confines of the NFL. The NFL is one of the last remaining man's thing, but Michael Sam is proving constantly every day that you can be a masculine, manly, homosexual man, and society embraces that. Society embraces change. Society embraces being different, and we are getting to a point as a society. Gay marriage is legal. It's going to be legal in most states, maybe not the South. It's going to be legal in most states, and we are accepting that as the right way, as the morally right way. And I feel, as a sports fan, for me, I would love to see the NFL, a billion-dollar industry, an industry that I support with my fan dollars and my viewing time, embrace the values of diversity and togetherness and not judging someone based on who they are. I would love to see the NFL step up and take a stance on that. It doesn't feel like it's going to happen soon, but I certainly hope it does. And the views and opinions expressed on this program, again, do not necessarily represent the views of 90.7 WKKL or its licensee Cape Cod Community College, but that is something that has been in the news, and I feel like I need to comment on it, being the sports analyst that I am. But we're going to get back to the music. Enough of the heavy stuff, enough of the heavy talk, and now on for the heavy music. I'm going to play like 4 songs for you. We're going to go a little bit over because it's almost 10 o'clock anyway, but I started like 12 minutes late. So the next song I'm going to play for you is Cross-Eyed Catastrophe by Suicide Silence, and then we're going to play This One's For You by Mice and Men. Coming up after that, we're going to have some Fall Out Boy and some Paramoy. Oh, a little reminiscent of Monty Mentor, which I didn't go to. Anyway, this is Extra Innings on 90.7 WKKL. My name is David, and I hope you're having a fantastic night. I will be back in a song or two to say my goodbyes and play you out. All right, this is 90.7 WKKL West Barnstable, Cape's commercial-free alternative.
Like a
WKKK Broadcast Center at Cape Cod Community College. This is commercial free. 90.7 WKKL. WKKL. West Barnstable, Hyannis. Cape Cod's commercial free alternative.
Friend of mine, I've tried a revolution. Everyone screaming inside. It's
Welcome everybody. This is Extra Innings. Extra Innings on 90.7 WKKL is the name of the show. The name of the person speaking to you is David, and I am the host, of course. But you know that already, because you've been here all night, haven't you? Oh, awesome. Thank you for hanging out with me all night. I definitely appreciate that. No, seriously, I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me all night, listening to the music I got to play for you. Sorry we're going to go a little bit over, but I, again, at the beginning of the show, started a little late, so I'm going to end a little late, and I apologize for that. But, you know, you get more me. You get more me time. You see, we need this me time. I see you and I really needed this, this bonding time, audience, you know? So, anyway, I'm going to say my goodbye now, but I got 2 more songs for you. But first, like me on Facebook, facebook.com/Extra Innings WKKL. Like 90.7 WKKL on Facebook. Keep up to date with the latest station activities, although the page hasn't been updated in a while. But we will get back to updating that, I promise you. I promise. All right, so like me, facebook.com/Extra Innings WKKL. Drop me a line. Tell me what you liked, tell me what you didn't like. Tell your friends, all your friends to listen. I will be here every Wednesday at 9 p.m. doing this thing for you. All right, well, I got 2 more songs for you. I'm first going to play Fences from Paramore and another old classic. Man, This song is ancient. This song is Sugar We're Going Down by Fall Out Boy. Thank you so much for listening. This has been Extra Innings on 90.7 WKKL. Have a great rest of the night.
I'm sitting in a room made up of only big white walls, and in the hall there are people looking through the window in the door. They know exactly what we're here for. Don't look up, just let them think. There's no place else to rather be. You're always on display for everyone to watch and learn from. Don't you know by now you can't turn back, because this road is all you'll ever have. And it's obvious that you're dying, dying, just living proof that the camera's lying. And open wide, 'cause this is your night. So smile, 'cause you'll go out in style. You'll go out in style. If you let me, I could. I'd show you how to build your fences, set restrictions separate from the world. The constant battle that you hate to fight, just blame the limelight. Don't look up, just let them think. There's no place else you'd rather be. And now you can't turn back, because this road is all you'll ever have. And it's obvious that you're dying, dying, just living proof that the camera's lying. And open wide, 'cause this is your night. So smile. Yeah, you're asking for it with every breath that you breathe in. Just breathe it in. Yeah, well, you're just a mess. You do all this big talking, so now let's see you walk it. I said let's see you walk it. Yeah, well, you're just a mess. You do all this big talking, so now let's see you walk it. I said let's see you walk it. And it's obvious that you're dying, dying, just living proof that the camera's lying. And open wide. Yeah, open wide. Yeah, open wide. 'Cause you'll go out in style. You'll go out in style.
Am I more than you bargained for yet? I've been dying to tell you anything you already hear, 'cause that's just who I am this week. Lie in the grass next to the mausoleum. I'm just a notch in your bedpost, but you're just a lot in a song. Drop a heart and break a name. We're sleeping and sleeping for the road team. We're going down, round, and sugar we're going down swinging. I'll be your number one with a bullet. A loaded gun complex, can't get bullet. We're going down, complex, cock it and pull it. We're going da-da, da-da. We're going da-da. Loaded gun complex, cock it and pull it. We're going da-da. Soon we're going down swinging. Never worry, pull it. Loaded gun complex, cock it and pull it.
It's been a Cape Cod radio staple for over 10 years. It's AC Slater's Acoustic Live Cafe. Saturday nights, 7 to 10 on 90.7 WKKL. If you haven't heard the show, you'll soon be a fan. On Saturday nights, listen to the DJ Man. You'll hear music from artists big on the scene, like Snow Patrol, Green Day, and even some Keane. Throw in some Maroon 5, Stevie Wonder, and Nickelback. Some great music for relaxing and getting ready for the sack. Make sure you listen for the featured artist at 8.